And we're on the clause that you left before, and the ceremony over the road has only just gotten underway, so it may be a while. So we were on item 30, page 612, the clarification of existing delegation to community boards, and Ian wants to enlighten us. Oh, sorry. It was the optimist in me. Item 26. Sorry, yeah. Item 26, which was the appointment of Tim. And Ian wants to tell us something.
All I'm saying is that otherwise would make it extremely messy. The other thing is that Tim...
So we fine with that?
I am still worried.
Before the lunchtime, I just would like to follow the council polling quotas, the concern. Because I remember before, we beginning restructuring this the committee and also the associated subcommittee and working group, etc. In that time, the mayor particularly emphasized the two major committee. This is very important, like infrastructure, environment, and also transport committee, and also community housing and the economic development committee. If we review current members, actually no any is overlap. So I'm just concerned if schedule is overlap, how to dealing with this issue. People, I just want to know, this is a principle or not. I just want to know. Yes.
Only chair of a working group that is not on the appropriate committee. So what the advice from Ian is that we leave the recommendation as it is, not as we had previously gotten it. Right?
Because I have a concern of precedent, and that one or other of a committee will suffer. Could we put a note that the intention of this, perhaps just a note?
We could add a note. That's no problem.
The expectation would be that the chair of any particular subcommittee would only be required to attend the relevant section.
No, that's more than a note. That's more than a note.
Get that feeling in there somewhere.
Andrew, you're the chair of this committee.
I would have a concern with that way of thinking because it may well affect our ability to make a quorum. So if we had a member that we were appointing to the committee and the intention of appointing that member to the committee was only so that he could attend for items from his own working group, and he was a full member of the committee, then that may in fact affect our ability to make a quorum. So that would be a concern, and if that had been Tim's intention when we had the initial conversation, I wouldn't have supported this in the way that I have. What I would like to do, though, and it's probably a question for our lawyer, is to find out if there is a way that we could achieve what was intended by the previous amendment. So whether that could be achieved, for example, by the committee making a decision to co-opt Tim to that committee with voting rights at the time that he was... If we can achieve what was intended by the amendment in a different way than passing this resolution today.
So I'm just going to, I'm assuming there's no more questions and we're just on debate. Okay, Andrew first and then Pauline.
It was a question, and it's a question for you as the mayor and the chair. And it's, I mean, I certainly would like to propose that we defer this till another time until we've got the legal advice. Because I think what's intended and what's proposed are two different things. If you want to move
that as an amendment, Andrew, is there a seconder for that amendment to defer it? Pauline wants to second that, so what I'm going to have to do is put that first, okay? I'm assuming, since we've debated this forever, that, right, Jamie?
It's one of those days, I'm sitting here in utter disbelief, and I know we make mountains out of molehills, but this is utterly farcical. A man wants to be on a committee, the chair is happy for him to be on the committee, let's pop him on the committee. If he can be there, he can be there. If he can't, he can't.
A point
For
of
goodness
order. I
sake.
don't think it's farcical at all.
Okay.
I'm on a committee.
You form a
that
committee
Tim's
to make the
on.
decision.
No,
right?
no,
We
sorry.
struggle for a quorum at times, so if we lose Tim
Okay.
to the chair, then we would need a replacement.
That's actually not a point of order, Pauline. But so
Not
can we just have a vote on
farcical.
whether we defer this? We have debated it now for far too long. I agree with Jamie on that. So it's moved, Councillor Turner, seconded Councillor Cotter, that we defer this item for how long?
Until we've got the legal advice.
For what? For another 2 weeks or something? Yeah, for 2 weeks.
It's not to
Okay.
put the
No,
brakes on it
we don't
forever.
need
It's
further
just as
debate.
information we need to make a good decision today.
Okay, so that's moved and seconded. We're just going to vote on that, if we may. Those in favour of that, can you just raise your hand? Yeah, in favour of deferring. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those opposed? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's not carried. So we're now going to vote on the substantive motion. So he abstained. He's perfectly at liberty to do that. Right, that's fine. I've got 4 all, so it's not passed. Okay. Right. So I've now got the motion. Is it moved by somebody? Yes, it was. I think. Yes, it's moved by Councillor Goff and seconded by Councillor Livingston. Can I put that now? Those in favour, please say aye. Aye. Those opposed? Carried. Right. Thank you. Right, that is the whole of item number 26. I don't need to put that. All right. 23, I'm getting directed to.
Page 253.